months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Iowa State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in the Never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's Whitmer. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll hand it off. And a decent gain.
And runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Cyclones are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to find some room. It's Lee. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the Cyclones looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Baylor Bears offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Weidman. The receiver makes the catch. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Bears will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. There's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20-21.
And by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Cyclones are on the move here. Looking for some space. It's Lee. He's got the first down and still motoring. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
With the 1st down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. To the air, it's Weigman. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go.
Oh, pass rush heads home. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
6th play of the drive coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Lee. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. With sure hands, it's Lee. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up a fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Cyclones will have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Weigand. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he throws it deep. Touchdown, Bears. As put 6 more on the board.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. There's a stiff one. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. That's a nice tackle there by the
offensive lineman out in front of the receiver to so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The sure hands. It's Washington. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and hit him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The offense really clicking here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Bears are in the red zone now. Here comes a handoff. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Baylor. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackler there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. They'll run it here. Breaks an open space. Who's in the clear? They make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to the 35. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Nice grab. It's Lee. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Booker. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He doesn't. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Grab down the middle. It's a quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Bears have first and 10 here. Big throw caught on the left side. Zero running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Bears are in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Runs right over the defender. They make the tackle there. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. second down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Cyclones will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab made by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Bears will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris, and this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to chuck it again. Pass rush closing in. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Cyclones keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Signs the quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They finally tackled him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. His handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Will be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. 2nd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle. It's a solid game there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field for the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Trying to find room. It's Lee. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes the grab. It's Lee. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. 2nd down now after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Lee. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Cyclones, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Texas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. On the ground, it's Price.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Pressure is coming. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Wait, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
He's running out of time here. Trying to create here on the move. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lee. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Booker. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Play number 12 on this drive coming up is the defense wearing down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face third and short on play number 13. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. Touchdown, Iowa State. Great connection there for 6 points. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking for a gap. It's Price. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. To throw, it's Williams. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Here comes a first down pass attempt. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead.
That makes the score Texas 14, Iowa State 13.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups. and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And the Cyclones will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Oh, the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cyclones. Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Iowa State, 19.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very conditionally precise. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Cyclones will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's reeled in. It's Townsend. And the defense wraps him up.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The short completion of the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary, trying to get the throw off.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they're able to get him down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. He's looking to throw. That's caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. To throw, it's Williams. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side.